What's up, guys? This is Jay from the Crypto Arc, the crypto guide for beginners. Now, before we get started in this video, I just want to say that nothing I say is financial advice, so please do your research. Alright, so let's start with this motivational quote. Life is about change. Growth is optional, so choose wisely. By some unknown person. So take that in, guys. Alright, so just to recap, yes, this bull run is not done yet. We did take a pullback, but if you look in the past, you can see that after every major correction, there is a rally up towards the end of the year. And you can see same thing 2013 and 2011. Now, am I looking at a V-shaped recovery like 2017 and 11? No, I see more so of 2013 where we consolidate at a certain range and then we skyrocket. But once again, that is not, financial advice. So do your own research, guys, especially in the Bitcoin halving and its patterns. All right, so let's take a look at the market. Volume did go up, which is definitely a good sign. And then we did also pick up in the market cap. You can see Bitcoin moving up. Oh, actually, it's a little bit down in the hour, but last 24 hours has gone up a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. So you can see that Tether USDC as well as BUSD, they're still in the $1 range. So the more you see them in the negative sign like this, oh, Tether's positive. That's usually when they're dumping towards the what do you call it, the other assets, like the big assets, altcoins, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. But of all these stable coins to pay attention to, it's Tether because that's the most manipulated one. So if they're positive right now, that means people are transitioning their digital assets to stable coins, which is like Tether, mainly Tether. All right, so let's get to this one. Crypto analyst says Cardano will hit 500 billion in market cap. So in terms of market cap right now, that would be like a 10x or close to it, a little bit more than that. And do I see that happening? Yes. And this article will basically tell you. So Cardano does have a 5-year plan, and they do aim on working with up to like 50 banks and 3 Fortune 500 companies, and of course 1 billion users. Keep in mind, guys, Cardano is making a difference in Ethiopia's educational system. They're adopting blockchain in there by basically allowing the students to use the blockchain or learn about the Cardano protocol and all that stuff. So imagine a couple of years from now when all those students are smart enough to create their own decentralized app and graduate from whatever school they're in. All those people are going to become entrepreneurs and they're going to be providing that service to other people that want to build on the blockchain. So when those guys offer their so and so service, whether it's creating a marketplace, an NFT marketplace on the Cardano blockchain, they're going to be like, hey, look, I can make you an NFT marketplace or your own crypto coin, but it's going to be in the Cardano blockchain because that's the only thing I know how to use, as well as it's like one of the most peer-reviewed crypto projects out there. So that's what I do foresee in the later future. And also, in terms of Africa, they have over 1.2 billion of people in there. So by saying 1 billion users is definitely, it's not too far-fetched, or it's definitely doable, I mean, in a couple of years. And even though they're just hitting up Ethiopia right now, that doesn't mean that all those other countries around the surrounding area of Ethiopia are going to start adopting. Once they see Ethiopia's growth, they will definitely follow suit, as well as other countries as well. And keep in mind, if 3 Fortune 500 companies are going to start looking into adopting Cardano by 2024, then you know what? Other Fortune 500 companies are going to start doing the same thing as well. And whoever does not innovate and start adopting blockchain in there, they're going to be left in the dust by the companies that are innovating into blockchain. So keep that in mind, guys. And yes, they are going to be working with banks just like many other DeFi projects out there with smart contracts. So now that you know that Cardano is one of those projects backed up by some banks, it's definitely a good sign that it's here for the long run. And yes, they are also partnered with AGI, which is, or AGIX Singularity Net, which is, in my opinion, the most disruptive crypto project out there, because no other crypto project is doing artificial intelligence like they are. But you know what? That is just my opinion. Please do your own research on that one. All right, so here we have some geopolitical news. Large explosion rocks Iranian oil field near Iraq border, leaving multiple dead. You know, that's unfortunate that people are dying. However, this attacks on oil fields, it was expected. I think it was Bank of America or one of those big banks were saying they were targeting at least $100 in price for crude oil. So one way to do that is to have like all these wars, war news, and also cyber attacks or whatever attacks on the oil field. So this will definitely prop up the crude oil price, which will definitely affect the markets, whether it's crypto or regular stock market in terms of price. So that is that for that one. Um, so there has been a demand in what I call armed drones, and that is definitely something to worry about, guys, because these drones can be controlled by one entity. So let's say it's a rogue artificial intelligence that just hijacks the whole entire thing. Imagine they start using that to attack certain places in a certain country. So they could definitely manipulate a lot of news out there to indicate that, hey, look, Russia once again cyber attacked us, and now they're after our drones, and now they're attacking us through it by using our own drones. They're definitely going to play that narrative. Not now, but like in the later future. And also, what's his name? John McAfee, the person that's deemed as the king of cybersecurity. The one thing that he said that really stood out to me was that cybersecurity is the biggest risk. Now, apply that towards the armed drones. And they're spending a lot of money towards this market. So you can see, guys, they're even like not only are they like spending money towards this, but like think of that what's going to happen in the future. Not just attacking us, but what's the one thing that's consistently happening in a different cycle? I'm talking about world wars. They're definitely gonna have another world war where there's more AIs and drones uh, available, and they're definitely going to be used. I'm just being redundant right now, but yeah, pay attention to the drone market, guys, and what's involved in the drone market. And yeah, I do have a list of those in my Patreon group as well. So if you want to join that group, you can definitely find the answer in there. Otherwise, you may have to do some digging in my previous videos, because I did talk about certain automotive or electric vehicle cryptos in there. But that's up to you to do your own digging. But anyways, that is all I have for this video. If you did find this very informative, press that like button, and also share the information as well. Share the love, and press that subscribe button as well, so that way you're notified of when I come up with the next video regarding this. So once again, Cardano is not something to be sleeping on. Definitely do pay attention to Cardano, because they have a lot of backing from the central banks or the New World Order. Anyways, yes.